Is screenplay format all that important? Do stories need to have closure? Can they be open-ended? I'm Ela Thier of the Independent Film School, and pretty often I offer free training sessions to our community members. And so many great questions come in that I can't get to. So I got a backlog here of hundreds of questions that I've not gotten to answer, and I'm going to do it now. Let's see how many questions I can answer in 5 minutes. Ready, set, boom. Okay, Naziba Chowdhury asks, can a character sort of achieve their goal or only sort of accomplish it? Does that make for bad storytelling, dissatisfying endings? No, it depends on the genre. You know, if a story is within that genre where you expect for everything to be tied in a bow and the character is going to make some big epic decision and overcome their flaw and complete their arc and it's going to be a happy ending, if that's the expectation, that's the expectation. You're writing a beautiful Disney movie. I love Disney movies. That's fine. There are genres where that's not the case, and that's, and we love it. The important thing about the ending what makes it meaningful is not that the character gets what they want or that we have a happy ending, but that we see the character try their absolute hardest, do the thing they have avoided doing all along, the thing they most are afraid to do, the thing they've resisted, avoided all along. If they make that big decision that shows they've stepped out of their, key pattern, their flaw, then we're satisfied even if once they've done that, their goal is not met. They don't get what they want. Maybe they even die, but we're satisfied because we saw somebody act with integrity. Okay, hope that answers your question. Another question about endings by Jeff. When it comes to endings, how do you make open-ended endings work, or endings that don't provide clean closure for characters' story satisfactory? Similarly to what I said before, as long as we see a character do the thing that they've avoided doing all along and we've been waiting to see them do, it's okay if the ending doesn't have a nice bow on it, or even if it is open-ended and we don't know if they ever will be together in this relationship, but we saw him make that sacrifice, or we saw him at least decide to make that commitment. Whether it'll work out, whether they'll be together, whether she'll say yes, we don't know, but we saw him make that big decision at the end. Okay. 2.5 minutes left. Let's see. Lo McGregor asks, is format more important than the story? In other words, should write in a program like Final Draft to stay in format? No, the story is the important thing. The thing is that if you don't use proper formatting, then the story won't get conveyed. Screenplay format is very well suited to put on the page, to create on the page the experience of seeing a movie. That's what the format is about. So I'm a big stickler with screenplay format because I want your reader to really enjoy your story and not write you off and dismiss you because of format. So I do think screenplay format is very, very well designed, again, to have a reader forget that they're reading and feel like they're watching the movie. I have several videos here on YouTube where I talk about screenplay format in a very concise and thorough way that's clear, easy to follow. That's the easy part to learn. Take 30 minutes and then read a couple of scripts and you've got it. It's not a big deal. Okay. And Final Draft, sure, I use Final Draft, but you can use whatever. I mean, I wrote screenplays for years on Word, and I started on typewriter. I'm not going to tell you how old I am. Actually, I just turned 52. Okay. Minute 20. At what point in the writing process do you need to know that this story is about something? C. Zalis at... I have an email here instead of a name. I'm not going to say their email. Okay. At what point in the process do you need to know that this story is about whatever process you know? So... I would say just write by inspiration, see what unfolds, see what shows up on the page, and at some point what the story is about will present itself. So listen to yourself, trust that process. You don't need to force it at any point and be like, Okay, now I gotta decide what the story is about. Let yourself write freely and it'll become clear. Okay, let's see. Roxy asks, do you explicitly state the character's goal and at what point of the story should it become clear to everyone? It's a matter of a decision making and styling, as you write the story. As long as the audience gets to follow a character, try to pursue a goal despite obstacles, we'll be engaged. But you can psych us out. You can psych us out and we'll find out whatever you want us to find out when you want us to find it out. I cheated. You've subscribed to my channel because you dig these videos. Now click below and join the independent film school. That rhymes, I think, and doesn't. Let's go a lot more in depth. Most of what I offer is free. Join me in there. Okay, I'll see you there.